Everyone, I'm Chitra teacher. On behalf of Shri Narayana Guru High School, I welcome you all for the new academic year for the first online class of Standard 7, subject Maths. I'll be starting with lesson number 1 and the name of the lesson is Geometrical Construction. Let me start with angle bisector. What it is? It is nothing but it is a line that divides an angle in two equal halves. Now I'll demonstrate how to construct an angle bisector for a given measure of 60 degrees. So what you have to do is take a ruler, draw a ray. I'm not measuring, I'm just drawing a ray. Okay. Name it as A, C. A and C. Okay. Now what you do? Take a protractor. See to that when you keep the protractor, the center of protractor must coincide with the point A. Okay. Now since this ray is coinciding with the measurement of this protractor, so I will start measuring from 0 degrees. Okay, since this ray coincides with the 0, so I'll start measuring from 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Okay, this is 60 degree. Now what I will do, take a ruler and name it as B, and I'm going to join the 2 points B and A with the help of a ruler. Okay, now what I have to do is label it as 60 degrees. Okay, now take a compass. See to that the pencil which you have inserted in the compass should be pointed. Now keep the pointer of the compass at point A and draw an arc on the ray AB and on the ray AC. Okay, now name it as X and Y. These 2 points. Now again extend this compass and keep the compass, that is the pointer of compass, at point X and draw an arc here and repeat same thing with Y also. Keep the pointer at Y and draw an arc. Now you will get a point of intersection of both the arcs and name it as M. Now take a ruler and draw a ray joining point A and M. So this ray AM is a line which divides angle BAC in two equal parts. Next topic is properties of angle bisector. Before discussing with the properties of angle bisector, students, I would like to make a small demonstration so that you can understand the property very well. First, what I'll be doing is I'll be drawing a triangle, right? Name the triangle as A, B and C. Randomly I have drawn. Now we will be drawing angle bisectors of angle A, B and C in the same manner as we did previously. So what we will be doing, again take a compass. Okay, now see to that the pencil is pointed. Keep it at point A and make an arc on the either side of angle A, and again place it at point B and draw an arc on the either side of point B and keep it at point C and make an arc on the either side of point C. Now extend this compass. Now again we will be drawing an arc, placing at this point, cut an arc. Again from here make an arc. Now with the help of pencil join and name the point as P. The same way, without disturbing this, we are going to draw the angle bisector for angle B. Here cut an arc here, and from here cut an arc. You will get a common point for this arc. Name the point as Q. Now we will join point B and Q. Now again, without disturbing this, draw an arc from here, this arc, and from this arc you will get a common point for this arc. Name the point as R and join line points. You'll see that, children, you'll see that the angle bisectors of angle A, angle B and angle C, you see that all the three angle bisectors, they meet at common point I, which means that the angle bisectors of a triangle are concurrent. It means all the lines, they meet at a same point. The second property is their point of concurrence is called the incenter and it is denoted by letter